Yeah.
Good luck and have fun.
You're gonna need it.
Damn, it's cold in here. You didn't see nothing. That was a hookah. Oh, I screwed up. Damn, I can't get in there. Damn.
Twilight for hire. Justice be done. Order Shisa. Twilight for hire. Kassar. Justice be done. Na'adan Aktu. Twilight for hire. Ula Sadar. By your will. Command. We are the blade. Na'adan Eastern Command. Order.
And they're out of here.
Justice be done. We are the blade of iron. Twilight for iron. My meditation is over.
We got him. Yeah, Cannon Rush is a little jazzy. When you're learning how to play Cannon Rush, you have to wing it a lot of the times. It's, you know, it's a short race. Just think of it as a short race, but you have to you have to master the variations and such. So I kind of explained my reasoning, but it was choppy. But you want to practice versus that because you don't want to practice expecting the best situations. You want to kind of practice and see what the worst can be, and so you can improve on that, or just say next next build, or next technique, or next intro. Not good. Sometimes it's good. Put it in your in your bag of tricks. So here I'm going for a cannon rush, and as a random player they don't know if I'm Protoss or Terran or Zerg. So they probably play it like if it was Zerg, but they could also play it like if I was Protoss, and it doesn't hurt too much that this is here if they're playing versus Terran. So that's why the bottom lower base is very common in the random versus Protoss. So being that I'm Protoss, he doesn't know I'm Protoss, he's gonna build it here. My cannon rush doesn't really work down here because you want to kill the buildings while the cannons are here. That way there's like a little bit of I killed your stuff, I wasted my money for the cannons and they're not going anywhere, so I kind of lose that after. But as long as they're the trade, if I go over here, make cannons, and there's nothing here, there's no trade. So that means I have to get a pylon, go over here, and the Protoss doesn't get hurt. You don't want that, because that's how you give the Protoss the advantage if he knows what to do next. So that's why I have to do something here where the buildings are, because you want to trade by using your income to build stuff that's gonna counter their structures. That so kind of gives you some type of worth, distraction, harassment, and a little bit of building trade. So I make a pylon here, and I look at these options as 2 pylons to wall this off if I need to. When I go over here, I expect the probes to be here. I don't want to go all the way up, because sometimes when you go all the way up, the probes are already going down. They could trap you sometimes, so you got to be very, like, I'm just kind of like assuming. I just wanted to peek a little bit. I didn't get much of a peek, but I'm not going to risk it going back. And at the moment, not doing nothing, right? But here you go. You got some pull. You never know. So I'm like, okay, he is coming. Because I'm like, is he coming? Is he going to, So I make that one. I was supposed to make this one. And then I'm like, oh. Nope, didn't work. And I went in here, tried to make another one right here. And nope, couldn't do it. And then I cut right through. And then nope, they're too close. So then I went over here again, and finally I got it. There's a wall, so now right here I'm not sure. I think he could still get out because there's no 2 probes and the angle's not that steep. But I was wondering if I go over here, would it block it? Right in the middle, but I kind of feel like they won't work because of the angle's not steep enough to make it a 1 probe, and I can't make a pylon here. So the best thing I could do is trap them. See how I'm right here trying to see if I should or shouldn't try to wall off. It's like, I don't know, should I take the risk? Because if you take the risk, of course the Zealot pops it out here and he's doing his damage, and you're like, oh shoot, you're expecting to use the probe to block it. So you can lose your probe like that if it's not able to wall it off to force the Zealot out here. So because of that, I don't want to risk it. I have 2 cannons and I make a gateway. I was like, oh shoot, I gotta get out of here. So I make it again, and I already calculated, because I was like, well, if it comes out too soon, I can cancel this one and this one will come up. And the Zealot, one Zealot can't take on a cannon but it could kind of take it out if you don't have your cannon done yet and it's already starting to hack it. So that's why this wall and having two options was gonna be good for me. I was like, okay, I'll do that. I'll make a pylon over here. I would like to have a cannon here and hop, but I was like, okay, let's see if he attacks me. So right here, I'm testing the waters. Right here, this could still kill the Zealot, and I'm gonna be able to cancel this top cannon because I already see that I'm gonna be able to beat him just out of just experience. It takes 2 Zealots to kill a cannon. So if you want to kill a cannon and you're here, you make 2 Zealots. The first one gets it to the right damage, and then the second one finishes it off. So right here, I'm just testing the waters. I clicked here and I saw the robo, and I was like, okay, this is gonna be, I have to do this fast. So the only thing that I have is the 2 gateways to get Zealots. Immortals are really good, but they don't do very good damage per second versus Zealots. Zealots are their like links to Stalker ratio, you know. So that's, and the cannons would help me kind of like try to do some damage while I distract with the Zealots. So that was the goal here. And then right here was get the pylon up because he wants to take this out. So I put it anywhere. I was like, oh. Okay. So I lost my probe. And it's going to take me some time to kill the pylon. And if I kill the pylon, of course, that hurts me also. In regards to supply right now to make more Zealots, right? If I want to make more Zealots, kill a pylon, and then I get supply blocked, and then I have to make another pylon wait. So right here, I was trying to find out if I could pop out here using the building here, using his building, and no, it has to be your building, it has to be your wall to get out. It won't do it if you're trying to use your opponents. So that's what I was learning here. I was trying to test. I always try to test. So yeah, so because of that, I said, okay, so I need my own buildings. Got it. So I wanted to see which building do I need. It's like a little puzzle so that in case it happens again, I kind of remember. I know which one for sure would do it, but you know, I don't want to be too wasteful in this game. And you're like, oh, well, you know, you got a Immortal going to come out. You got a cannon here that's not going to hit nothing. You got a Zealot coming out. We need that probe to go in here quick, ASAP. And so, yeah. So that's why I want to play it safe on this one. I said, okay, pylon, gateway. Because with this, whenever you have a pylon and a gateway, you could pop out. So what happens is the probe gets pushed out at its least resistance. So in this case, least resistance in depth, in how far to the nearest exit, pretty much. So with this one right here, you make a pylon and then you put your butt towards the area you want, and that's the least resistance. What you're gonna do is you're gonna make a gateway right here, and that's gonna create only 2 areas, right here and right here, that it would have to cross, or right here actually, or right here, that it's gonna have to cross if the gateway comes up. But because it's so close to the edge here, it's gonna go up. There you go. And then we quickly cancel and go in because time is everything. And so I know these. I'm pumping Zealot out. Well, this particular Zealot, because I know I'm gonna need him to distract. So that's the game plan. He's getting immortals. We get the Zealots to give us the time. Gives us time. At the most, it helps us kind of figure out what we should do if we're in really bad shape. He's trying to do the hold position. He's trying to hold position so the immortal stays safe, and you know the Zealots don't know what to do. But yeah, no. Okay, we come in, we hold our own position. Yeah, so that saved our butt. Yeah, if I would have killed a pylon and waited and then put a pylon up, that would have hurt my attack. If I, you know, if I just said, "Oh no, I guess I gotta go do something else at home because I can't get in anyways," then you'd be playing a whole different game, probably from behind because you have no gas, so it wouldn't be so helpful. It'd be pretty difficult. So yeah, tips and tricks. You never know when you're gonna need them. GG.